Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Okay, David. Cool. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience, David.
You're okay. You're okay.
Okay. So, so let me share the screen with you. So we'll get straight to
Sure. Just
right.
to let you know, I have to go at 7 p.m. UAE time, so that's an hour 20.
7. That means how many hours from now?
It's
How many
1
hours?
hour, just 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yeah.
Right. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Okay, I understand that. So, so hold on. So wait. So, so this is where we are, David. So yesterday we covered the absorption costing and the marginal costing, and today we are going to do the break even and the limited factor. But if we have time, we'll go to the standing costing as well if we have time. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll explain the theory. Hold on. So let me go to. Okay. So, so what we are going to do today is break-even point. So, do you have any idea what this is, break-even point? I mean, have you in your previous studies have you heard about it?
Yeah, I've come across break-even point before.
Yeah, just tell me what you know about this the concept.
I think it is a pretty much the company level when it comes to making a loss and making a profit.
Yes. So what break-even point is the activity level where there's neither profit nor loss. That means what? If I take profit, that should equal to what? That means.
So that's basically neutral, right? Zero.
Neutral. Yeah. That means profit should be profit should be equal. The income should be equal to cost, right?
Sure. Yeah.
There's no profit or loss. In other words, contribution. If I take contribution should equal to what?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Contribution is your sales minus the variable cost, right?
Okay. Yeah.
That is what you call contribution. So your break-even point is at where the fixed cost is. Now, how do you arrive at profit? You arrive at profit. You out of your sales, you minus your variable cost, and you minus your fixed cost. Am I right?
Yeah.
So that will give you a profit or loss. So break even. So if you take break even, that means your fixed cost should be equal to contribution. Am I right? Did you get that concept?
Yeah. So contribution is
Contribution should be equal to fixed cost. So if I give you the formula should be like this. If you take in units, fixed cost divided by the contribution per unit should give you the break-even point in units. Are you clear with that? Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's okay with you?
Yeah.
In other words, the break-even contribution divided by the contribution per unit. That's in what? In value.
Okay.
Right. So we'll do some questions. So. And these are some concepts with what we these two concepts, the contribution to sales and margin of safety, are concepts that are frequently used in break-even point. So when you do questions, you will understand it. Okay. So just to explain it, contribution sales means for 1 pound of sales, how much of contribution generate, right? So that is expressed in a percentage form. It's called the PV ratio, as a profit volume ratio, but commonly used as CS ratio.
Sure.
And the margin of safety is the difference between your budgeted sales and your break-even sales volume. Is it clear? Okay, that is your margin of safety. That is, now if you say, now for example, okay, let me go to an example. Say you have 100. You have budgeted 100. Your budget is 100 units. Okay. right? Okay, out of that, your break-even point is 90 units. That means out of now you have budget 100 units you have budget 100 units, but you should achieve you should sell 90 units to break even.
Yeah.
Right? So now there will be a difference of 10, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that is what is called margin of safety, right?
Okay.
So from every 91 unit, you'll be generating a profit.
Yeah.
Because your fixed cost is already covered once you sell the 90th unit. From 91 onwards, it will be a profit.
Okay. Yeah. Understood.
Okay. So this is the break-in point is used as budgeting tool, and let me explain this. Now, this break-even point is used. When you budget, you might need to know how much of how much of units you need to sell in order to break even. So that is used as a budgeting tool as well, right?
Yeah.
Sensitivity analysis is now say for example you say now for example if I say your you have one kind of material, okay? So you forecast that it will increase by say 10%, right? So if now the material will be on a variable cost, right? Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So your contribution will lesser. If you, I mean say your sale price is constant.
Yeah.
And you. So yeah. So in order to check now that contribution, you'll have less contribution than last time. So but your fixed cost will remain the same. So you will need to know how much of units you need to break even if that 10% increases.
Okay.
Right? So that is called sensitive analysis. So you can use this for material, say labor, I mean any kind of increases, or maybe even for demand. Say your demand is like to be it's going to decrease by 10%. So what would for that decrease? How much of units should I sell to cover my fixed cost?
Okay.
Right? So that is what is called sensitivity analysis. So you can adjust it the way you want. It's totally at the now in this at this level I mean in the questions you will see there will only be the increase or decrease would only be in one single now for example it will be under only material, but there can be multiple increases as well. Say for example the material and the labor can increase by X and Y percentage, right? So then your break-even point will differ. So that's a bit complicated, but we are not going into that level, right? So this is basically used in companies which have a very, very high fixed cost base, right? Because now say for example pharmaceutical companies now they do a lot of research and development on drugs, right? They incur significant portions of cost to develop a drug. So once they develop a successful drug, now say they incurred say $10 million, okay? So the first thing they do after developing that drug is to find a way how they can recover those costs, right?
Yeah.
So based on say X amount price, how much units of this drug should I sell to cover my fixed cost incurred, right? So based on that, they will adjust their pricing strategy. Okay. So if they charge a large price, they can break even in a lesser amount. But if they increase the price, the break even point would increase.
Sure. Yeah.
Is the concept understandable?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So straight away we'll go to the question.
Okay.
Okay. Now there are 3 questions here, David.
Sure.
Now on average it's 7.5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm giving you 5 minutes Just
Okay.
try and see whether you can do it in the stipulated time. Okay.
Okay.
I'll come back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Hi. Yep.
This is Andrew. So
Yep.
we've got Dino who's taking the class. He will be talking shortly.
Okay. Okay.
David is currently we have quite a few in the class, but today they have all
Mhm.
escaped.
Okay.
We got just David with us and myself. I think while David does his class, David does his sum, right?
Mhm.
Maybe Dino will have a discussion with you
Okay.
to find out where you are with the class. Did you attend the sessions before or not?
No, this is first time because I've been in class in like a 6 months, 6 or 8 months before,
Why?
and then because I don't with my work and my personal life, I didn't have the time to attend the classes very well,
Why?
so I missed out. Yeah.
Fine. So what we will do is, I think Dino will come online pretty soon because you only missed one class.
Yeah.
Even a couple of topics
Mhm.
before, and he will be able to give a high-level view of those topics again.
Okay. Okay.
If he can get you up to speed with those topics.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so are you able to do the sum that he asked you to do? Are you not able to?
Oh, which one? I haven't.
He's sharing the screen with you, correct?
One second. Yeah, I'm sure. I haven't seen anything on here. I shared my screen.
Yeah, because he's sharing his screen with you, I believe. So once I will ask.
Yeah, yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
Dino is
yeah,
sharing the screen. Dino.
yeah. Yeah, one second. Give me time. Oh, I missed out.
Hello, David.
Hi, it's Ruan.
Hi, Rohan. Yeah, I was actually David. Your time is up, David.
Sorry there.
No, it's okay.
Too fast,
Must,
right, David? Where did the 5 minutes go?
yeah. Yeah. The question actually went off my screen for a few minutes there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it did.
Rohan,
Yeah.
Rohan, it's like this. Currently, we are discussing the break-even point.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the concept? Not much.
Not much, but I know the
Okay.
break even. What is mean in that?
Right. Okay. Okay. So what I do is I gave David some time to do the question. So
Okay.
now what we are going to do is we are going to discuss it in the class. So just see if you understand it. If you have any, if you find it difficult, just please don't hesitate. You just I you you disturbing my when I'm doing this thing. Okay. You
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
ask
sure.
anything. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Can I request you all to mute your mics because it's bit noisy.
You know, 1 second, please,
Yeah.
before you start. I
Okay.
think after you finish your break-even point and you give that explanation before you go to the next one, if you can give a refresher of the 4 topics that you covered yesterday, so that it's
Uh,
better for David David as well as then Ruan will present.
Anju, I can't hear you. Ruan, would you mind muting your mic, please? Because it's a bit, it sound, right. Okay. Thank you very much. Anju, go on, please. I didn't hear what you're saying.
Right. So what I mentioned was what we can do after you finish explaining the question, the answer to this break-even point. If you can give a refresher to both David and Ruan
Okay.
of what the two topics that you did yesterday.
Okay.
I'm sure David will also, he wouldn't mind that. Right? So we bring it up to speed. And
No, absolutely, yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So we'll discuss this question, right? So the first question is, now you are given some details, some variable cost, the selling price, and fixed cost, and you are told to calculate the break-even point in units. Now, David, for the first one, what is the answer you got? David?
I didn't get an answer for the first one. I didn't get it finished in time. So.
All right. Okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. So, can you tell me and how will you approach this question? How will you go? How will you go and answer it?
I think I'm not sure if I'm right. Is that I was going to take the variable selling cost away from the variable production cost, and the fixed selling cost away from the production cost. I'd multiply that by the budgeted units, and then I'd multiply the selling price by the budgeted units as well, and then divide the costs. I've probably gone off tangent there, but
Okay. Okay. Tell me now. To calculate the break-even point,
sure.
What should you know?
The contribution.
Yeah, contribution. Contribution what? Contribution or contribution per unit?
Contribution per unit.
Okay, contribution per unit. And what is the other element?
That's sales minus variable, right?
Yeah, right. You. Now let me go back to the previous slide. Okay. Now, if it's how do you calculate the break-even point in units?
The break-even contribution.
No, look at the second point.
Yeah,